Salutations, my common folk, and welcome back, Babataka. I trust you had a peaceful respite. Yes, I did. Yes, I did indeed, Your Holiness. If you ever feel lost after a long rest, you might want to speak to your fellow party members for advice. Great Goddess, may you watch over and protect this poor child. Alright, so little update on my heroic journey. I've made myself and my fellow team members into monsters. I've been doing a lot of training, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Alright, so I'll show you the training spots first before I because the PS2 version is different than the 3DS version. 3DS version, you have the encounters in the open world. In PS2, it's random. Now, what do you do with that information? You farm differently compared to 3DS, even though people swear above and beyond. No, this way's better. It's not. Don't listen to them. So what you want to do, right, is when you're like in 40s or 38, 37, whatever, you want to first go to nails, because that's the end that's closest, right? Make sure it's nighttime. And once it's nighttime, come here. And by the way, the Godbird Soulstone, whenever I change into that bird, that music is amazing. At least for like the first half. Then the second half just goes into what I already hear like thousands of times anyway. Which I let it play, because it's like, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, you know, mix it up. But this is like a sense of wonder, like, you know, I'm trying my best. Only then can a new age arrive in this world of Oz. Like, listen to this. And then when it kicks up too, I'm expecting it to kick up more, but then it just peters out into what I usually hear. And then this is where it starts kicking down. Well, okay, not here, but it's about to come up. Like, this is so relaxing, and then we just hear this part. Which, I mean, it's not the greatest. It's not the worst either, so I can't really complain too much about it. And then here's the like real overplayed part where it's like the curious little bird or something like that. Like, this is like the music they play whenever something's curious. And then it leads back up into the part again after a while. But point is, it's good music, man. Like, this is, I can do this alone. Just fly around and listen to this. Just hear myself sailing through the winds with nothing but majestic music passing by my ears. But yeah, MP2, make sure it's nighttime. So go to nails for that, because that's the closest in. So that's like the closest non-waste of time you can go to, rather than having to run through the whole city. And then once you do that, right here in this area, you want to land down, like right next to the ire. Okay, if I can actually do it right. And in here, what'll happen is, there's two things you can do. One, there's a buttload of metal slimes, but there's also a buttload of those little blood hands that love calling in multiple enemies. So either way, you're getting XP. And when I say buttload of metal slimes, I'm talking about buttload of like liquid metal slimes that want to stay, by the way. So it makes it easier on you, because they actually try to stay like a good 6-7 turns before they decide to dip. Or before you make them one shot, and then somebody, not naming any names, it's just, you know, this arrow just happens to pop on the screen over her. They happen to make them one shot, and then they get scared and run off. I got new abilities too. Oh yeah, I forgot. She got Kazing too. Yeah. So she's been getting stuff. He's been getting stuff. Everybody's been getting new moves, newfound strength, all that fun stuff. I made the demon spear. Thought that would help. It didn't. It's like the insta kill chance is so low, man. I got multi-hit for what? Just for it to do nothing. Like, it'll proc, but it'll proc on the random crappy enemies, not the ones that matter. And then when I get the ones that matter, they run away like the first 2 turns whenever they see I have it. It's like, I ain't even start yet. I don't even, like, and then it says, oh, guaranteed crit chance. Doesn't that, and no guaranteed here. No guarantees here. What am I looking for? But yeah, I went around the lands grabbing stuff, and then, speaking of that, with grabbing stuff, I got a bunch of cheese because it turns out my rat can do things with said cheese. So let me show you an example. I mean, I want to show you the farming thing too, but I want to show you the cheese example because that to me is just like slightly wild. Where's the regular one? I don't want to use any of the fancy stuff. So if I, what did I exchange? Iron helmet. Was that valuable or no? I already have on the helmet. Yeah. Alright, so go ahead, whistle, buddy. I just had that axe on him temporarily. And he has more moves hammer wise. I was just trying to get up in the axe tree in order to like try and get his guaranteed crit move they said he has. Yet to get it, by the way, but So what am I doing? Cheese. So look at this. It's baffling. The rat of all things has an ability. Like, depending on the cheese I feed the rat. Whenever that happens, alright, the buff. Ah, amazing stuff. He can do that, or various other things. And it's one of those, like, I showed up in a shack because I was flying around with the god bird trying to find, like, different areas and stuff I could mess with that weren't story involved. I had, like, a short trip with that because, like, the second I saw any type of cutscene, I just clicked out and said, okay, clearly I'm not supposed to be here in any shape or form. And, like, there's an area I went to, Tiran Valley, where it was a while since I saved, and then I ran up into a monster that started talking to me. It's like, oh, wah, 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 wah. Like actually talking, not just, you know, enemies are defeated, that type of talking. He was acting it out, going, we live here in harmony, and I shall be leaving the area. Yeah, rat can do that. And then if you go over here, there's a skull helm, which you can make the Tenimbrial of Tension, or however you want to say it. No, Timbrel of Tension, not Tenimbrial. Which also helps. I figured out that I can get to Tension 100 if I just spam it enough times. So it's just one of those, I was just on the bad end constantly every time I did try. I have a whole, like, Saiyan transformation whenever I get the 100. Everybody else is just normal, but for me it's like, you'll see it eventually if he ever even gets up to that point. And then basic gist is farm liquid metal slimes here as best you can, right? Till you get more of a confirmed one-shot ability or something like that, or more of a confirmed, like, if you don't have Timbrel of Tension, this spot's the best spot. Once you get Timbrel of Tension, right, you can go to Rhydon's Tower and go to that slime mountain area that everybody keeps sucking off in every last game fact comment section you can find. I'm gonna go, oh, that's amazing. No, it's not. It's not at all. If you don't have anything confirmed, it is atrocious. And then the spawn rates are just so, oh my god, dude. Like, just trying to get the metal slimes alone. Like, watch, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna get nothing. But watch it give me something just to spite me. Maybe, I don't know, I think the spite's pretty strong. But then again, I think I'm pretty right with the whole thought that the spawn rates are atrocious. But here you go, a better angle, because I know this is like a weird little angle I was giving you. So that tower, right to that left of the tower, there's a hill here, okay? And then from that hill, beautiful music, by the way. That first little amazing stuff, and then it just sort of peters out. But you go here. I find it's just best to whistle here, because it's like changing spots don't help at all. In fact, it makes it worse, honestly. There's a axe here for Yengus called the Conqueror's Axe. Cool thing. And whistle here, right? Watch. Absolutely nothing. It's just, you're gonna keep finding these idiots, or anybody else except the ones you want, which is the King Metal Slime. So, I don't know where else to find them, but that's what I've done with the 2 areas, because every time I try to like look up stuff, it's either I have to quickly avert my eyes because I do something. My little thingy came up. Anywho, I have to quickly avert my eyes because it's something spoiler related, or it's just, I mean, no, that's about it. There is no other example. It's just something spoiler related, and I cannot afford to spoil my hero's journey on. Or it's the world's most unhelpful advice. Let me whistle a second time. Yeah, see, I get these idiots so much, and it's like you get sick of whistling over and over again. But what works though is like once you get around like 45, 46, and you keep whistling, you can actually run from them more consistently. Like they cannot challenge you anymore, as opposed to if you were 40 or 37 trying to get up to the upper range or something like that. Let me go ahead and feed everybody their local goodies. Alright, sit alive. Get that to you. Strength. Give it to you. Give him agility too. Throw the cheese over here just cause. You know, maybe it'll tickle my fancy sooner or later to use it. I saw it on somebody else. I saw Yggdrasil's do on someone. I'm pretty sure it's Jessica, because that's the last person I remember giving it to. Where's my other seed? I got one more in here. Yeah. I got 2 actually. And I find it's so much better, slime-wise, at least for my setup, to keep the Timbrel attention on Yengus. Mainly because if I Accelerato with Jessica, right, then that's a free turn for her to Accelerato and get Baba and Angelo up to status quo so they can handle the problem. While Yengus is also psyching them up, and I'm psyching up Baba and Angela as well. So it's like within 2 turns, we're already either at 50 or 100. And on that 3rd turn, we got Accelerato regular and Accelerato version. I'm not tension version, because Yengus tensioned out everybody. So at least we get a 5 tension on Jessica to Accelerato, which increases us more. And I've also noticed something with the slimes. It doesn't matter how fast you are, right? And what I mean by that is that if they don't attack you first, or anybody, like they don't make any intentions to attack anybody first, especially Yengus, because he's the slowest, right? If they don't attack anybody, they're gonna run away that turn. and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just one of those, like, you look at them and you just know, because they didn't make a not a necessity. They didn't make a effort to try and attack. But let me go here. Sevilla Cathedral. I'm just happy, man. I made monsters. This Rapthorn fellow don't know what he about to run into. I'm not playing your games, okay? I will be winning. That. All right. I needed to go around, not there. Can I still technically fly here or no? Aha! All right. Well, I just show up and the dog's like, "What happened to you?" I got good. Like, I spent all my time doing a bunch of side stuff, getting materials and the like, just making sure I'm as prepared as I can be, so I can run the absolute fade out of whatever comes my way. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's cooking. What a marvelous place you have here. Certainly no monsters should be roaming about. The only monsters I will tolerate here are flying.
Oops! Someone's coming. We must hide.
How do you hide a whole carriage, though? That's my... Oh, actually... No, because he has trust issues after she got stolen from Pickham. No, you can't hide Medea. Well, whatever, dude. And then he left! Why is he back here?
Your Holiness?
How did he get back here?
This place is far removed from the secular world.
I understand. I will see that the Templars take charge of your Holiness's security.
But rumors know no bounds, Marcello. I hear your name among the whisperings. There are disturbing allegations surrounding you. And I fear they may be more than mere rumors.
It is sad that the talented should always be the victims of envy, your Holiness. Surely you don't believe these...
Abbot Francisco was very dear to me. My one true friend. We were very close. I am employing you as master of my guard for a very good reason. For Francisco. When you were abandoned by your parents, he raised you in the abbey as if you were his own son. The least I can do for him is to keep a close eye on you, to stop you straying any further from the fold. Marcello, you are intelligent and competent. You have clearly demonstrated that in your command of the Templars. Can you not satisfy yourself with that? If you persist with your current duplicity, I will have no choice but to discipline you. But I am not so unjust as to think it's only you. The Church is riddled with corruption and bribery. I suppose I am largely to blame for being too lenient. Now, let that be the end of this discussion. Underneath this earth-leaping ambition, you have a good soul. There is still time for you to mend your ways.
Thank you, your Holiness. May the Goddess be with you always.
The door's the other way, buddy, but yeah, sure.
My old friend. I should have known the book of his conscience would be closed to me. Guide his straying soul, lest he lose it.
Again, the front door is that way. I don't know why he's walking over there, but I guess he needs time to cool off. He's like, how dare you tell me that I can't bribe anybody? Does he know who I am? Yes, you are Marcello, brother of Angelo, and for some reason a giant dick to him. Well, there is a reason, but it's like, you know, come on now. He didn't do anything to you. He just popped in the world. He didn't know what was going on, and you're just like, it's because of you. You ruined everything. How about you confront your old man for that? What are you doing over here? Is anybody gonna question me here now that I think about it?
Apparently, there's this strange village surrounded by high mountains that's almost impossible to reach. I wonder if the little bird knows. If the little birds know where it is. I'd love to go see it if I ever had the chance.
Ah, but you see, it is a horrible village, filled with savages beyond your wonder. Let me go see what he's doing over here. People in MP2 are pretty chill. Merchants, though, dear God, dude. Like, the fact that you charge me that much for that, get out of here. Oh, customers, first time in a while. Give me 40,000. What is wrong with you? No wonder you don't have any customers. Even the locals know not to mess with you. And they're primitives. Said he rip off. No go him. Okay. That's all I need to know. What you doing, your holiness?
Ah, the goddess moves in mysterious ways. I sense there is something special about you. Sorry, did I surprise you? Take no notice, it's just the nonsensical musings of an old man. May the goddess be with you on your travels.
Is that all you have to say to a random person on... What about you?
This is the Lord High Priest's chamber. Make sure you behave properly.
What about you?
We're under Captain Marcello's orders to guard the Lord High Priest.
Does he have treasure over here? Is this your treasure room? Ah, bedroom. Do you have a staff in here? Mini metal. I mean, not complaining about that either. I've been making progress with that. I'm on my meteorite ring. And what's the best way to put it? Meteorite ring advancement. Once I turn in one more metal, because I got that one that I just grabbed, and I need one more. Now I can get a meteorite ring free of charge. I just came from here. So it's this way. I only remember because that was the maid girl sitting at the door just chilling. Don't have to go further. Oh, maybe he went to the other side, like to the actual church. This is a beautiful place you got here, dude. Must be a pain to upkeep, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's nice.
Haven't seen you before. New recruits, are you? Well, you're not needed at present. Dismissed.
Alright. Oh, is this is the elevator down. Where am I? I'm at the... How'd I loop around? Go over. How'd I do that? Did I go in the back door at first? Ah, that's what I did. I went in through the back door first. Okay. Because I ran by, talked to her, and I was like, oh, la-di-da, hoity-toity-toy. Business as usual. No, because this is where they talk. Oh, I just landed wrong. I landed so wrong. Okay, well, just ignore all of that. We got our objective in mind. Got to get up this hill. I don't know. Hey, I made it here. That's all that matters. And now I can finally put an end to this measly little mutt. So we have a dog problem that we need to address. Ah, I thought this was... Alright, I'm about to check in with Jessica, maybe Angelo. See what's going on here. Isn't it? Okay, no. Yeah, I don't... Angelo, anything?
This place is enormous. There are plenty of Templars on duty, mind. And they all look fairly fearsome, too. Good old Captain Marcello, eh? He may have the social skills of a darkodile, but he certainly knows how to do his job.
Yeah, you know the... Oh, man. You got me again. I thought something was happening. It's just a day change. It gets you more often than you think, especially if you're running in areas that you don't know. Because then you think you triggered something. It's like, oh, finally! Things are happening! No, it's just a random thing. Dog flew in the direction of this place. He's trying to reach His Holiness. I showed up to His Holiness. So what exactly is happening here with His Holiness? No one knows, but His Holiness has a threat looming like no other. His Holiness. I was trying to figure out other ways to make a cohesive sentence around it. Alright, let's check the rooms. Gotta start somewhere. Maid's quarters. What do you guys got in here? Some garters, probably. Ah, sage robe. It's a little nightgown, and what else? Just a sage robe? How good is that? By 25, you say? Ah, such a shame. But he can equip it. What is this? Why? Why are you able to equip a nightgown? Do I get to see you in a nightgown? I don't want to get rid of that. That's like his... Yeah, get rid of this. Let's see. Gotta make him even stronger, though. Then I can sell that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Now, are you wearing it, though? No, you just have your regular clothes. Okay. What you doing?
High Priest Rollo is currently resting in this room. He can be rather overbearing, so it's worth watching how you speak to him.
Oh, High Priest Rollo! Ah, the man who's been bribed, high heavens.
So, that confounded Marcello thinks he's too good to pay his bribe now that he's the master of the guard to the Lord High Priest. He only got the position because of my personal recommendation. The ungrateful swine! When I become Lord High Priest, he'll soon see the error of his ways. Who are you? Go away.
Yeah, you are a person who should not be in power. You abuse your power. So I will be abusing your storage. That's if you even have anything. All these bribes and you got a lick of loot to take. Come on now. Well, it's my mistake in the first place for assuming you had loot to take. You got it all on you. That's how greedy you are. You're that desperate to keep something with you that you wear with you everywhere you go. So what is thine point? Alright, well these guys are just chilling. Got the Lord High Priest, yeah. Good for you guys. Did I just fly around the island? Is that what I need to do?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All I know is I was told to come here. Maybe I'll cut off the dog or something. I don't know. No one knows the mysteries of this world. They only know this music is in a world of its own when it comes to quality. Yeah, see, there's nothing to do on that. It's like the whole point was I need to get the bird so I could do... Maybe I meet... No, because he walked to the side now I think about it. Oh, Marcello, dearie! I'm here to confront you. And maybe he's still on... but it's nighttime. We can still check because he should just be there. Unless everybody just went inside for the night. Yeah, they did. Alright, well, to nails. Do that first, come back, and then hopefully everything can be in order. But yeah, if you want the day to pass by quickly, just go to Nails, dude. This is such like a instant in place. I don't have to run through the town. I just here and done. Now you can sleep on the floor. Why, no problem. I just realized he's charging me like I had like the thought forming, and then once I saw the gold coins, the thought like solidified. I just realized he's charging me 200 gold coins to sleep on the floor. So not if that's not robbery, I don't know what is. I was like, that's pretty ridiculous considering the other places charge 100, 108. I don't know why they 8, but hey, I guess tax. If you're in a kingdom or something. Imagine they make something about inflation. That'd be amazing. Because I'll be more than prepared for it. They said, oh, well, due to current castle climate procedures, we now have to raise it to 500 extra gold coins. No problem. Just know that I'm always watching, and I have the power to destroy this whole city, this whole town, if I so choose. So let me birdstone, dude. Come on. I was trying to process because I keep forgetting that birdstone's in there now for some reason. Like the Bomber's bell sort of cemented itself because I had to keep moving it, but the birdstone was like, oh yeah, I gotta fly. Where is that at? And then I don't know why there's such a mental hiccup on that. All right. So my thought is, let's check this first. Ew, I'm on the back end. That's so disgusting. But I was on the end that we were looking at stuff. And he ran, okay. So at least I'm on the right end, at least. And by right end, I mean the end where I saw good old Marcello walk off. He went this way, and he took it this side. Thinking if I go down, I'll catch him or something like that. Although, it's supposed to be morning and... Okay, I was about to say. It's supposed to be morning. I don't see anybody. What do you have to say, buddy? Oi, I'm the gardener here. Don't you go stomping all over my lovely flowers. Yeah, hey, man. Yeah, I appreciate your craftsmanship, because this is... I imagine this is a whole headache. Like, then you gotta cut the arches in and stuff, too. Make sure it doesn't die to where it looks unsightly. I thought I need to... I guess they locked that. So I have to see His Holiness, but I'm at him and he's saying nothing to help me. Like, you didn't see any demon dog sightings, no nothing. You're just like, oh, God has worked in mysterious ways, man. It's like, dude, you don't have any inkling of a threat coming your way. All this training I did, and I don't even get to flex it. Come on. There certainly has to be something. I've been in both rooms. Oh, you have a veranda. Maybe. No. But you do have a veranda, though. So you can look at a mountain. Come on, dude. Yeah. You should have placed the garden better. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is okay. If you wanted to look at something, maybe place it towards the garden. Alright, buddy. I'm moving here. Wait, don't look at about you guys. Alright, you take no notice. Oh, man, I gotta be with you on your job. Screw you. So, how am I? Unless it's Tyrion's goalie. It shouldn't be. There's no way. Look, I got the bird thing. What do you have to say, youngest? Okay, he's just hoping I become successful. I appreciate it, but, you know, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Proper manners, you know.
Huh?
I'm at a loss. Only thing I know I need to do is go to Tyran's Gully, or Tyran's Gully. And that was blocked off my flight. I went there for a little bit. They have some weapons that, you know what, at least that point me in the direction of something. Let me get this over with. I did a little bit of it, and then I backpedaled it, because luckily I saved it, just to make sure I don't run into any, like, cutscenes or anything. I did, so I had to back out, but, you know, there's the thought that counts. Yeah, I just wanted to explore it, see how it was. And then, because they allow monsters here, I'm stuck running as him, and, he's even slower. But, right now I need to go over to her. I forget her name, but she allows me to access the treasure vault that's downstairs. And this is the place I'm gonna buy a new weapon too. Now the weapon costs an ungodly amount, but I'm going to buy a new weapon. It's like almost all my money for that. But she has a whole cutscene too, watch. Magical. I mean, not magical, she's just talking to me normally, but hey man, I'm not complaining. It's a nice one.
I am an elf. My name is Raya. You know, there used to be a young man called David who lived here in the valley. But he went off on his travels, never to return. He was murdered, you see. Murdered before he could learn the truth about his ancestry, that he was the heir to a great sage. I tell you this only because, well, it's very strange, but I can sense David's presence within you. Did you perhaps encounter each other somewhere along your journey? Why, yes, I did. You were at David's side during his final moments? And surely it cannot be a coincidence that you're here now. You witnessed the dying moments of the heir to a great sage, and now you're visiting his home here in Tyran Gully. It must mean something. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I have no one else to turn to now. Rapthorn, the Lord of Darkness, is close to reawakening, but he can still be stopped, and you are the ones who must stop him. If he returns, our world will be enveloped by darkness in the blink of an eye. For hundreds of years we have cherished but one dream, that Rapthorn never be allowed to resume his reign of terror. Will you turn our dream into a reality? Please, say you will try. Yes, I will.
Thank you. No doubt, it is the guidance of Kupas that has brought you here. The only way to stop the revival of the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn, is to seal away the scepter that contains him once more. Please, let us do what little we can to assist you. Drang, would you come here?
Oh, right away!
I want these people to have Kupas's great treasure. Would you go and let the guard know?
Oh, right away!
As you just heard, I wish to give you something from our gully's treasure chamber. It's called the Dark Tree Leaf, and it belonged to Kupas. It's the leaf from a giant tree that exists in the world of darkness. People say that if you place it on a map, it will instantly show you the location of a great evil. The fate of the world is in your hands. We're all depending on you. We will await news of your success here in the gully.
What do you have to say? I never asked you last time. Oh, well, you have a whole, like, actual ancient dialogue.
It was many, many years ago now that Koopas helped Raya and I can't even remember exactly when it was. It was so long ago. But I'll never forget the depth of gratitude I owe him. As long as I live, I'll do everything I possibly can for Koopas and his heirs. If you want to experience Koopa's compassion for yourself, take a good look at the picture at the back of the room.
Okay, well.
The youngest of the 7 sages was Aegis, the holy child. Aegis, I'm pretty sure it's the second one, was Aegis, the holy child. A prophet at just 6 years old, he first sensed the threat of the Lord of Darkness.
Another was Regnar, who returned from the afterlife. He knew the goddess better than any other, and it was he who named the god bird Imperia. Then there was Kadan, the great scholar. His wisdom was second to none, and it was said that he knew all there was to know in this wide world. Another was Golding, the warrior. His might was without equal, and friends and foes alike claimed that fortune rode with him into battle. Then there was Alexander, the magical swordsman. His prodigious skills extended far beyond the battlefield, as he was also a talented sculptor. Another was Master Gozo, the sorcerer. To him, ancient tomes of magic unclasped their secrets, granting the use of their most potent spells. And finally, there was I, Koopas, the magician. Together we used our lives as the key to lock the Lord of Darkness' soul inside the scepter. As long as our descendants live on, Rapthorn's body and soul can never escape from their prisons. The Lord of Darkness' body is sealed within a large rock in the center of the world. I have been told that Alexander turned the rock into a statue to prevent unwary men from interfering with it. Alright. Yeah, but if they interfered with it, they could have just broken up the rock into pieces instead of just leaving one whole full statue. Like, I never really understood that. Why seal? And this is just in general when you think about like ancient beings and stuff, right? If you want to keep the ancient being sealed as long as possible, why keep him as a whole statue? Why not break it up into pieces or something? Like, if you say don't want man to interfere with it, right? And it's a rock. There's like an elfin elixir. It's in one of these. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got two. How about that? I forgot there was a mini mail here. Yeah, and there goes the local bank. This is, I think, N guy. Yeah, N guy. And then, so I so badly. Well, first of all, let me get this. Yeah, but yeah, see, there's like this Staff of Resurrection. I don't need it. I got 3 people who know Kazim. It's not important, right? This is what I want, and this is what I'm getting. No. Yes, the bag. Yeah. I can't afford it, so I might as well just leave it alone. I was about to show the armor shop for a second. But first, let me look at my beautiful baby. God, I can't even see it because I'm on this idiot. But it's like, they have magic armor, right? Not magic armor, but mirror armor, right? The greatest armor in the game. You know the problem with it? Bounce alone has proven to me that if I put the effort into buying this armor for everybody, just so I can occasionally reflect the spell back, it's going to occasionally reflect back my healing, because it already reflected the healing that I was trying to do on Jessica when I put bounce on her. So it's like I'm torn. I have no choice. It's like occasionally reflects, right? Same issue. This is the only one I could get. But I don't care about that. This one, I'll have to. I actually do want. Reduced by 30. I could sell this dragons. No, not that. I can sell you. I'm never gonna use you. Give that to Yangus. Or no, just give it to Yangus. Because my plan is Yangus can be good based off the fact that I have Kerplunk on him, which means so long as he's alive and he has the mana, he's like a saving grace for everybody. He's the wild card. Like, he can just immediately, alright, it's time to get jiggy with it. And then nuke himself to oblivion just to bring everybody back to have a fighting chance. And then, if he brings us three back, we all have Kazim. So he's guaranteed to get up.
I've heard about you. You're our last hope. Take whatever you need from in here.
I thank you. And don't worry, they have nothing of value to add. These guys in here, they're just sort of like guards for it. I actually want to go back and get that meteorite bracer now. Alright. Like, they have a mimic chest to surprise you, although it's moving around. And then if that fails, they have a bomb in here, so, you know. How dare you try and loot this chamber of ours? And then they just blow you sky high. And then there's a staff of anti-magic, which it's not the greatest as far as the description says. Like, let me refresh myself. Yeah, when used as an item, which I see the good in it, but I also see the bad at the fact that I get to the boss and it's going to for sure be negated no matter what I do. Let me God bird first. I got what I needed. I got something. I don't know if I need it yet, but I mean, I do need the leaf. She made it sound pretty important. Which, if it points me to great evil, point me directly to that thing. No, I don't need that. I need to access my bag. Ah. Is this a mountain area? I think I just landed in a mountain area. Oh no, this is still Triumph's golem. It's just the back half. But it was blocked. No, never mind. It's not blocked off. It's still the same. Oh! I just saw a streak of blue, man. They got me with that one. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just... Like, I saw the blue right before we went to battle. I had no idea what it was. I just know it was up in my face. Oh my gosh. Whatever, just psych up. And she'll be fine. Minor scare. Just a teensy weensy one. Can you leave her alone, please? Like, she's doing nothing to you. And this is what I mean by, like, you get to the second turn, you're guaranteed at least going up. Somebody's going up to 100. Certainly not you. Well, actually, never mind. You did. Okay. Yes! I won't let you get away with this! You bastard! And then, what's great about this is that I can do this. I can Falcon Slash, right? Genghis isn't gonna get anything off, right? Because what's gonna happen is Jessica oomph. Jessica has a 50 tension oomph coming Baba's way. She's faster. But then again, Angelo's gonna be even faster now I think about it. Well, do Lightning Storm, show that off. That's a cool new ability we got. We got this, which is amazing, by the way. You just look alone. There's nothing he can do. The big blue bully is defeated. And it contained a silver monster coin. Why, thank you. Yeah, sure. I got somebody I can trade out, yeah. Get rid of that Riptide. I'm just taking tanky boys now. Besides Dumb King. Dumb King, He unfortunately has a place here because he knows oomph. So despite how much he stupidly tries to keep recasting it, I still need him. So I need to get rid of this one. All right. Scary giant aside, let me do this real quick. This, so I can grab this and leaf and fly. Another mini man. I'm guaranteed gonna go over to that Princess Mini Meadows place. I need to go here.
Evil's there, you say? Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Oh, it's on nails. No wonder. Go to nails. So is it now I can do stuff there? Or... Okay, Compass is playing with me. I don't like that. Don't do that, Compass. You better hope to God I can see you on this bird.
Where is the evil? Guide me, sacred evil leaf. Yes, up. Up indeed. Now where? Wrong way. Up this way. Turn again.
The demon dog! I see him! He's in here! How dare you! Ah! Get back here! You think you can outrun me? Who do you think you are? You have to stop your evil now! Wow, you are fast. I'm accelerating, dude. Come on. What are you doing? Can I even catch you, or are you just chilling? Ooh, yeah, that's a hard turn. Can we land, or why all the flying? That's what it was doing. It was telling me where the dog was. Well, now I just need to reach him. You know the issue? I can't exactly reach him. He's flying way too fucking fast. Oh, I have to follow you like I followed the god bird. Okay, that makes sense. And now it's like, oh, where could he be going? He headed off in this direction. And then now he's heading, wow, he's heading straight for him. Yeah, you're getting down to business, are you, buddy? Yep. No, he went straight to your veranda. You're screwed, dude. Don't worry. Oh God, he's just so dead. Like I have to sit there and turn around like a old freight train, like a jumbo jet. Oh, I can't move. Not on my watch. Everybody's ready? This dog won't know what hit it. We're not playing around. Let me... Magic elixir. You can hold this. Throw it on Youngest. I trust him to stay alive. See the defense. Throw it on you real quick. Alright.
I've been training for this exact moment. No one will take me out.
And I got a whole new blade as well. I was gonna say weapon, but blade sounded better in my head, so my brain went with that.
You, help me! His Holiness is in danger. An evil creature has forced its way into his chamber.
Maybe I should cut some budget with you, because you do not sound like you want to be there, be here at all. Not there, but be here at all, acting wise.
You have to help him. And don't forget to
Don't forget to mention that I sent you, huh?
tell His Holiness
Yeah.
that it's High Priest Rollo who sent for help first.
You see, you can't send for, whatever. You do you, dude. Hey, look at him.
Your Holiness, I won't let it happen again. Not another life will be taken away from me.
Nope. Ah, he's still alive.
Don't worry, guys. I'll at least get on the proper side this time. Hopefully, we avoid any conundrums.
Let's do this.
So the power of Imperia resides within you. No matter. I shall take your lives in sacrifice, and your pitiful corpses shall testify to that meddling bird's failure. A poignant foreshadowing of the final heir's demise.
I don't think you understand how ready I am for this. I am like ready, dude. Like, call team first to see what you got cooking. But I am ready. I already had one. I already had a giant. Is he a better giant than the giant I have? Twice. Twice just regular attacks, huh? You ain't gonna spice it up? Alright, cold breath. That's nice, nice. Desperate attack, unfortunately, so you're getting hit. Would have loved it if Dumb King casted from somebody. But that's not happening. The important thing is no Dispel has came out, as far as I saw. Which means
You're gonna die.
I don't care about her getting up. She can just focus on insulating us first. Protect us from breath. And then the rest of us will hype ourselves up. And then that actually makes it to where Angelo don't gotta worry about anything. 83 for... Dude, I'm level 51! We're gonna have to throw out a kabuff. Ridiculous. Like, you hit our highest level member and he we can get that off. And then what she can do, since she did that, Accelerado. And because I really want Bava and Angelo to get their stuff off first. Good stuff, Angelo. I noticed you can hear it when they successfully get tension 100 because you hear like you hear it double prop. Okay, well that's a failure. You can live with that. Good stuff. Alright, and then now, you're going to get the world on you, dude. Hit a Falcon Slash. Throw in a little bit of Devil Crusher. Maybe a little bit of... Actually, you can focus on healing. I got another Yggdrasil. No, actually, no. I wanna... You're gonna be slower. I feel like she'll be slower, so just... Falcon Slash. No, you weren't. How about that? Good stuff. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. Alright, as long as the one who needs to be... As long as people with the multi-heal spell is still up, I don't gotta worry about anything. He's getting low though if he's breaking out those types of moves. Like, he's just doing random stuff. He's like, oh my god, they're monsters! Takes one to know one, buddy. That's not fair, but yeah, sure. Abilities, you can actually omni heal. That'll be fine. Temple of Tension. Psych up, and you psych up again. And then I'm gonna have her actually use a spell this time. I'll keep Bob on healing duty, because we already got off a good chunk of damage anyway. Get them up. We'll try and get them up to 100. It'll be good. Sir Leopold is at a loss for words at the at a loss for words at the current moment, just like me. So you can Gigash, Psych up, and Psych up. No, Gigagash. Yeah, not Gigash. Oh well. 449 was all I needed, huh? He wasn't even... Dude. Whatever. All I know is... watch it conveniently be, oh, we thought we beat him, and then out of nowhere he gets stabbed in his back. It's like, ah! You should have double tapped! I know. I'm sad. I'm so sorry, Your Holiness. I'm sad and disappointed in myself at the fact that I didn't double tap. Good stuff, though. A lot of XP.
You fools. How many more times?
Oh my god. He died? What? Of old age? Dude, nobody touched you.
Your Holiness!
Please tell me he just passed out.
Are you hurt? Thank the goddess.
Okay.
He still
I was
has a pulse.
I was gonna be heated. Like, I went through all that effort to save you, and you just... like, I guess time finally caught up to you, huh?
Was it that hellhound? What
It's
on
Marcello's
earth
dumb
is
behind
going
gonna grab
on?
the staffs, and they're going, no, so this is what's been causing the problems, and then stab them out of nowhere.
Marcello! What are you doing just standing there? Carry His Holiness to his bed at once!
Oh, you know what? Maybe Marcello's actually evil. Maybe he actually, like, legitimately, maybe he's not acting like a dick, he is a dick.
Get a move on, you sluggard! You're supposed to be Master of the Guard! I'll have you demoted if you don't snap to it!
Although working with High Priest Rollo, I feel like is justified. But at the same time, I think Marcello's been exposed to the cruelty of the church, and then now he's like, he's gonna kill the the high priest. He's gonna kill His Holiness in order to get one over on everybody. Because like, now's my chance to destroy this world because people show me their cruel ways. I'm thinking maybe that's his train of thought.
Are you deaf, Marcello?
Yep, he's gonna strike him down. I was right.
Gave
Okay.
you an order.
He's no longer acting like a dick. He is going to be a dick. And look at my guy, Mean Mouse Time, everyone. Look at me, Mean Muggin. Like, you bitch, you better not. I will kill you and everyone else in this room if you get anywhere close to him.
Ah ha ha! Well, well, well. High Priest Rollo, I had no idea you were so devious.
Or is he framing him? I'm fine with framing him. Just don't touch his holiness.
What are you laughing about? I fail to see anything funny about the situation.
Because Marcello's using it as a moment to try and get Rollo out of power, so Rollo doesn't extend his corrupted control. I see the power play you're doing. At least right now, I feel like you're doing a power play. I like that.
Enough of the pretense. I know it was you who employed these thugs and that dog.
Okay, I no longer like it based off the fact that you're including us in it. So could you kindly like backpedal that idea and just only include the dog and Rollo, please?
What an elaborate scheme. Engineering a diversion to give you time to effect the assassination of the Lord High Priest. I was aware of your desire to be his successor, but to resort to murder.
What rot! How dare you! I plan nothing of the sort!
Arrest them! Exile High Priest Rollo to Purgatory Island, along with these thugs. They will learn that succession comes at a high price. Take them away!
So my guess is, what if Purgatory Island is that one place where I found that little caged jail cell?
Yes, sir!
Angelo's like, really? Come on, my own brother. He did an evil smile.
They say that every dog has its day.
He's gonna grab the staff
and it
like an
seems
idiot.
I have a dog to thank for mine.
I just realized, no fucking way, dude. Marcello, please don't grab the staff. He's gonna grab it. God. Well, goodbye, High Priest. Leave it on the ground, dude. You saw it was so... No, goodbye. If that's any indication, drop the thing. Like it... You got just the quickest little... And you like, oh, let me hold on to it. You drop it. If it's affecting you, drop it. You live in a world of magic. In the second...
Traitors!
It is a place
How
I thought.
dare you treat me like this? I am to be the next Lord High Priest!
And he's just so concerned with getting promoted, and rather than us figuring a way out of this situation, and he's gonna sit there, oh, thank you guys for following my plan. Following your plan? I was getting out of here, with or without you. You just happened to show up.
Do you hear me? I am innocent! You should arrest that miscreant! Stop! Wait! This is all a misunderstanding! One of my own men. That turncoat. How could Marcello do this to me? I was so close. He was a frail old man. All I had to do was wait, and I'd have become the next Lord High Priest for sure. This is Purgatory Island, where our most heinous criminals are locked away until they die. Once you're in here, death is the only way out.
For those without the spell Zoom. But for you, yes.
Curse Marcello! That traitor will rot in hell!
See some like raggedy cave people.
I've seen people down here.
Yup. Oh my gosh, that stupid staff, they keep grabbing.
The Lord High Priest dies from shock, and the High Priest out of the picture too. This is better than I ever could have hoped. What the...
Dude! So you're still in your right mind. You just are holding on to it.
Oh! My head! I can't bear it! What's happening?
So quick little comprehension thing. For what would you do in this situation? If you picked up a magical staff which has been making its rounds all the way around, all these seemingly innocent people, like, don't get me wrong, I get it, context, right? They don't have the information that I do, but it's like, dude, I've been traveling, right? At least enough to the point where it's like I've seen the staff again, I've seen the staff another time, and I don't think once to warn anybody, dude, don't pick up the fucking staff. Please, just let it sit on the ground, get some like long string, make a noose or something, toss it around the thing, drag it outside the building, chuck it in the ocean. Just don't touch it. But no, and then he gets a headache from touching the staff. So here's my training thinking with Marcello, right? Let me switch so I can stop hearing it. But I'll tell you after.
My flesh and blood are trapped, sealed away by those infernal sages.
That voice. Who is it? What do you want?
I swear to God, if the voice says it's the staff and he still holds it, Rapthorn better have a heck of a sales deal for Marcello.
The scepter!
And then, too late.
Hand to hold the scepter, a new body to control. You are a slave to the scepter. You will obey my command.
I obey no one!
Oh, he's gonna cut off his arm! No, okay, I thought you were gonna... Okay, yeah, he actually did do good. He cut off his arm. He didn't cut it off, he stabbed it. I guess, you know, dead arm means no, nothing to control because you can't control dead. Thank you. Now drop the staff because you know it's evil.
I'm notoriously bad at taking orders.
Drop the staff because you know it's evil. I swear to God, dude, don't put it in your live hand. Oh my. Or at least he has control. So his willpower was too strong for the staff. So
Marcello may be a traitor, but I could not ignore.
See, look, uncommon determination and strength. He has the mental fortitude to resist the control.
His skill with a sword. It was my intention to use him to position myself as the Lord High Priest's successor. I used Marcello to eliminate all opposition. All I had to do was wait. Once I had cleared the path for my promotion, the only obstacle was time. But I did not foresee this turn of events. How could I let that stripling undo me? Listen. You can hear the voices of the convicts below. We have arrived. This is Purgatory Island. Hell on Earth.
Well, thank God they still let us keep our weapons. You might want a bit of self-defense in there, mate. Just in case. Wow, not a lot of prisoners. You made it seem like it was this whole underground society. There's just a priest here in like fetal position. One dead guy, I think. Okay, your eyes are wide open. You're still alive. I mean, your eyes could still be wide open. You'd be dead. This guy's just chilling with like a smile on his face, so he don't care. He got a couple skeletons. Skeleton had something with, I guess it was like a blade or something. He's just chilling. He's more concerned about the fact that his hair hasn't grown back at all, despite being in an isolated building away from the church. It's just like, dude, I figured church haircut would just be like a temporary thing, and you know, that conveniently, since I committed a crime, I'd had no choice but to grow my hair back out, so at least I have that. Don't even have that. What are you doing? I'm assuming you're looking at a secret way.
Wait, that was mine.
You're new here, ain't ya? You don't even get a mouthful of it. You hear? Saying, yeah, well, if he wants dysentery, he can have it. I'm not. Look at that. You can see the bacteria in it, dude. That's nasty. No, well, it's the pot calling the kettle black. Look at him. He hasn't seen any type of anything clean in years. Not even days, just years. But my thought with Marcello was that if he knew the staff was giving him a headache or something like that, like my train of thought is if I grab something magical that presumably is the cause of problems, right? When everybody's like, oh yeah, this is pure power and blah blah blah, and then I pick it up, get an immediate headache from it or something like that, like I faded out for a second. My first thought isn't it must have been a win, let me hold on to it. It's what changed that caused me to have a headache out of nowhere despite my seemingly healthy body. And then from that train of thought, it goes, wait a minute, I grabbed this fucking staff. Let me get rid of it. So then I'm trying to get rid of it. You like that's common sense, yeah? I'm assuming. Okay, so I'm assuming Holy Father will let me save or not. I don't know. Oh, not more poor souls consigned to Purgatory Island. What a terrible tragedy. I'm afraid I can do nothing to help you, my children. Even the goddess has forsaken this infernal pit. What about you? Can you help me? Can you help me confess? Let me out! Let me out! At once! That's been a mistake. Don't you... You're still, like, whining.
Oi! What you think you're doing? There's no point in making a fuss. You'll be stuck in there till you kick the bucket. So just keep a lid on it and stop making such a racket.
Sad. There has to be like a hole I can send my rat through or something. What about you, Jessica? Any big ideas? What do you think will happen to us, Bavataka? I thought we were finally going to defeat Rapthorn once and for all this time, but now look at us. Actually, Yangus, this is more... Why is he stance like that? Oh, he's leaning. He just looks so weird. It looks like he's just standing. Like, he looks shorter than he normally would. Like, I know Yangus has specialty in this type of environment, so what you got, buddy? I wonder what the old codger's making of all this. You just left him and the princess by the entrance to that Lord High Priest place, eh? I hope they're alright. I'm a bit worried about them, you know? What about you, Angelo? Yangus apparently just forgot his thief days. I've got a lot on my mind at the moment. I'm afraid I'm not really in the mood for chit-chat. Yeah, I figured. Your brother's an actual dick. Not a... Your brother's just... He's not rude to pretend... He's not rude... Oh, but... Wow, my brain. Your brother's not being rude to be extra. He's being rude to be rude.
You poor things. Far too young to be in a place like this. No one who comes in here ever gets to see the sun again. The only way out of here is in a coffin.
What about you?
My only respite from this unending torment is just dreams of release into the waiting arms of the goddess. Dear goddess, why must we suffer such pain?
Is that it? Are we just stuck in here? I mean, I know we can't be, but maybe. Yeah, cool. Haha, what is yours? Maybe if I go back up here. Ah. No point making a fuss, keep a lid on it. Do I just sleep? I can't even do that. What about you? Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to talk to him. He's still whining about being let out. It's Marcello. Oh, actually, no, because you didn't say Marcello first. Actually, I think he did. Now that I see it a second time. Huh. Alright. Anything that happened to us? Yangus, you got a detail on it? Nope. Still old codger. Couldn't I just evac, dude? Oh, but I wouldn't have them. And some mysterious forces. Oh, so they thought of that too. Wow. Did I don't think I talked to him. Yeah, this is different. How could this happen to me? Confounded Marcello and his scheming. Ah.
Goddess on high, for the first time in my life, I pray to you from my heart. I beg for your mercy. Please protect us and the Lord High Priest.
Morning, Gov. How did you sleep? I couldn't sleep a wink.
I thought, what you call it? I thought that it was automatic. I had to press a button, turns out, but now we know.
What do you think will happen to us now? I wonder what's going on outside.
Is there actually something going on outside, or no? Yangus is trying to do stuff. Sorry, Gov. I had a bash at breaking the bars and everything, but no joy. Looks like this is one time me muscles ain't no use to no one, eh? Sorry to let you down. You can always get jacked in here. Look, you're already doing like wall push-ups.
Oi, what do you think you're doing?
No point making a fuss. Stuck in after you kick the bucket. Blah blah blah. All right, well. One can assume that he finally died of an infection from drinking that god-awful water. And let's check in with you. So hungry, mummy, I want mummy. He's been delirious. Okay, well, that is a stage in an infection. You get delirium. Everybody in here is hallucinating. Wow. What about you? There's no difference between night and day down here, but I can still judge the passing of time. Ah, it looks like it's that time again. So he knows when they switch. The gods change shift once a day, so I can always tell when I'm one day closer to heaven. That is grim, buddy, but hey, they change shift. He says the same thing. Okay. Oh, passes the time. Dude, I just talked to you like 2 seconds ago. I guess talking to you shifts them. Okay. Well, I guess they're going for like a... I'm so secluded and I don't know what time it is that I don't know when it... How'd that guy get out? Well, I see he's tied to something. So he's out of the cage, technically. Or is he still in the cage? Did it just not show? No, there's a guy that was... Dude, I don't want to talk to you. Alright, Angelo, what you gotta say? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing contribute. I see you just took that little hayloft over there. What about you, Jessica? I wonder what became of the scepter after we defeated Leopold. Surely you don't think it's happened again, do you? If someone else has... No! Yeah, someone did. Horrific. I'm ashamed to say that I've sent a few people here over the years, but this is the first I ever set foot in place. Ah. They're not listening to you, dude. I see he keeps trying to plead his case, though. Am I gonna watch this man slowly go insane? Like, there's heartbreak, right? Like, he truly believes all hope is lost now. Because this insane two guards are just sitting there going, "Hey, I'm not believing you."
The party was helpless to do anything but watch time tick slowly by, imprisoned on Purgatory Island.
G'day. So what's going down up top then? I'm going troppo stuck down this hole looking at these filthy cons all day.
I gotta tell you, mate, there's some big news. The whole world's gone crazy.
Come on then, spit it out. Don't make me guess, mate.
Okay, but it's gonna shock you. The Lord High Priest went and kicked a flaming bucket a month ago.
We've been down
That's
here a
fair
month,
dinkum, mate.
dude.
What? His Holiness is dead? That can't be.
Shut your trap!
His eyes are
Don't
red.
forget where you are.
It looks like he's controlled.
But what happened? How did he die?
Am I missing cellmates? I feel like that guy who was crying for his mummy and fighting over that stagnant water is finally gone.
Didn't he just tell you to shut it, you big galah?
It can't be.
How could this have happened?
A month ago, His Holiness has been dead all that time.
A whole month. It must have been just after we were brought here. Listen to me.
When I overheard the guards talking about the Lord High
Who else but
Priest's
Marcello,
death,
dude?
Do you know who sprung to mind? Marcello. He had something to do with this. Maybe he... No, he may be a traitor, but surely he wouldn't go that far.
We're helpless to do anything while we're trapped here on Purgatory Island. We have to escape from this place if we're to find out the truth.
There must be a way.
I see you reached the denial stage. Ah, welcome. It's quite a lovely place.
I have an idea. Gather everyone together, and I'll tell you.
Who's left? Because some people were on their way out by the time we got down here. It's been a month, dude. Alright, so...
So, that's the plan.
not even... just... That guy in the... Alright, mouse time, everybody. That guy back here is just... I guess he no longer has the strength to get up. And I noticed we're missing a couple people. Maybe I'll see them. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Right, let's get to work.
Goddess on high, please let this succeed. Ah! Ouch! Oh, it hurts! Ah! Ah!
We're doing the whole fake injury bit just to get them to mistakenly open the door so we can all charge them at once. I mean, hey, overplayed plan, but a plan.
Somebody help me!
Yep.
My stomach! The pain's unbearable!
Here. Are you alright, mate? What's wrong with ya?
Yangus, you cannot act, I swear to God.
He's going to die. Help!
Jessica can join you right with that bad acting. I mean, they don't care.
But my gold rosary!
Okay, you're bribing him.
I swallowed it, and now the pain is unbearable!
That makes more sense. At least you put emphasis on that part. My gold rosary! Don't worry, I'll save you.
What?
Yep,
You
look.
swallowed your gold rosary?
No, actually, no, that's
What on earth did you go and do that for, eh?
It's so valuable. I did not want to lose it.
Yes, but if I was a prison warden or whatever in the medieval times, I would quite literally just let you die and then cut open your stomach for it later on, and see how bad, see how badly digested it is. Because not even that, it's like you'll choke to death in like 2 seconds tops. Give it, not 2 seconds, but you get what I mean. Like you get what I'm trying to say, basically. Like you'll choke to death way faster than your stomach acid can destroy the rosary. That's if it even reaches your stomach. It could just be still stuck in your throat. And then I just cut you open like a pig, and all right, cool. And then this is me speaking of like if I was in medieval times. Like if I was a knight in medieval times or something like that, I'd be the most unhinged knight imaginable. I'm sorry to say, but I would. Just like this, in this day and age, I have things to occupy my time, so it's like, you know, fun stuff to do. If I was back then, like imagine what people were doing back then. They were just finding creative ways to torture each other because they quite literally had nothing else to do besides let's have a theater. Then if the theater's bad, you can't do anything. It's just you're stuck in theater looking at some guy try and fail to do a backflip, and it's like, wow, this sucks. And I have to go home to a house with no AC, get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Oh, it's wash day, so I gotta watch Paul from down the street dump his bucket full of doo-doo down the little waste bin, you know, sewage line or whatever. Like you just be pissed at everybody.
When they brought us here, I swallowed it so no one would take it from me.
How about you make it more believable? Because it's been a month and you had no problem. Then now you're talking about you swallowed it when they bought us here. Okay, buddy.
Ouch! It's so painful. My gold rosary is digging into me. Ouch!
Struth! Did you hear that, mate? He said it's made of gold.
Hey, old man, feeling a bit crook, are ya? We'll look after you, at least till that gold rosary comes out of you, one way or another.
I am not sifting through a grown man's fecal matter just to pick out a gold rosary. At that point, that's just, you know, you hit your lowest.
We better give him a good check over, just in case there's anything else in there.
You didn't give him a good check over when he was going down with gold rings on his hand? They're still there?
Thank you. You are so kind. Thank you so much. Could you just do one thing first?
Oh yeah? What's that?
Kindly die.
Take a little nap, you half-wit nurses.
Hooly-dooly!
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Why is that the first word that comes to mind when you're getting jumped? Holy dooly! And dude, we had the strength to beat them this whole time.
Right then.
It was just 2 people for the island. What do you mean we? I guess we willingly let ourselves sit here for a month, despite having the capabilities, with our weapons by the way, capabilities to break out whenever we darn well please.
Get in a what?
And the other people on the ground are just too far gone to even muster up the strength to get out. They don't even care about the day. You just gonna lead them down there? Okay. Oh, what?
Why ain't it moving? Is it bust or something?
Somebody has to stay down in order to hit the latch, and then, ooh, there's only 2 people. Why are we panicking?
Ah, it's that lever. Whenever the guards change over, one of them has to operate it. Someone will have to stay behind. Otherwise, we're all stuck here.
We all know who's,
It's me duty to the gov.
Yangus, I actually need you compared to Mr. Blueberry over there. So
No, wait. I'll do it.
thank God you realized how useless you were. About time you contributed something besides. I mean, don't get me wrong. That plan, you did appeal to their common instincts of wealth, so I'll give you that. But you need to do something more. And it's like, dude, what's to stop us from coming back and going in? Like, the lever works both ways. Regardless. How do you think the guard got down there in the first place?
You? What are you gonna do if you don't get out with everyone else, eh? Them nurses will finish you off when they come round. You ain't no match for them.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Yeah, because realistically, he has to hold the lever at bay long enough for us to get up. Otherwise, they'll just pull it back down and they won't let us up. So he actually does have to sacrifice himself. Oh, I appreciate you more, dude.
Even if I were to escape from here, the church would catch up with me soon enough.
I mean, you're right about something.
Let me do this. Please. Just promise that you'll find out what really caused His Holiness's death.
Don't worry. You have my word as a hero.
It's imperative that the truth is made public.
Let's hope they just throw him back in a cell rather than straight up butcher him. I think they might just straight up butcher him.
You must find out the truth. Don't worry about me. Just make sure you
Wait a
escape.
minute. I don't know why it took so long to chime in, but it's like they're saying he's screwed once the guards come to, as if he can't. Holy crap, I just figured out what he could have done. Don't get me wrong, he don't have the time now because it's like, oh hey, I gotta send you guys up as soon as possible to figure out the truth. But he quite literally could have just locked the gate, because the guards are knocked out now, right? So lock the gate, guards are stuck in there, they can't get out. And take the keys from them too, to ensure they can't do that. And then you got a whole table there. You can break the table and push the lever from inside the cage once you lower the cage back down. Like, this is just me spitballing ideas here. It's like I know you can get out of there by yourself. All right, you can jerry rig it some way.
You must learn the truth
Holy
behind
crap.
His Holiness's death.
And while they're still down, what he can do, if he's really desperate, right? He has his garments, so he can rip off his garments, turn himself butt naked, but rip off his garments. No, that wouldn't work because the lever goes that way. I was about to say he could pull the lever towards him, but then it's like, yeah. Actually, no, he can, because that's up. The other way is down. Then he has to pull it back to go up. So he could rip off his garments, loop it over, and pull it. Dude, he just doesn't have the time now. Like, we couldn't just lock the door for him? He's done for now, but
So, you two oafs are awake. I'm sorry to have to inform you that I will not be producing a gold rosary from either end in the foreseeable future.
I can respect it, dude. I can respect it.
I'm ready. Do what you will with me.
We gotta get out before they lower it back down. Oh no, it's gonna break to that. So now they're quite literally doomed to die down there. Not even like a final farewell? Come on, guys. I know I raised you better than that.
You
Inconsiderate nincompoops! Where on earth have you been? I've been beside myself with worry. If you will be imprisoned, kindly make it somewhere easier to find. Nincompoops, every one of you.
I'll let it slide based off the fact that you missed us, and you know we just got out, man. So any new face is a welcome face.
Well, anyway, never mind. At least you're all safe.
Indeed, we are.
Oh, I suppose you've heard. The Lord High Priest has been killed, and it's quite clear who the culprit is. No time to shilly-shally. Come along. We must go.
Yeah, I'm on my way. And cycling back to that night topic, you know, it's like I say I'll be like the most crooked knight imaginable, but watch it take like one person to go, you truly are a knight of valor, and then I just turned into the most responsible knight imaginable.
It's like, that is pure heresy to even suggest taxing the townspeople. How dare you?
But until that happens, it's just straight throw him in the bull, huh? The king says throw him in the brazen bull. Throw him in the brazen bull. But what if he's innocent? I don't care. Alright, where do I need to go? I need to go... Let's go Argonia. That's the only, like, church I know for a fact is just straight shot. We got things to do, man. Things to do. And that's what I need to do. I need to get the bird to follow the dog. That makes so much sense, and that was just so out of pocket random. It's like nobody even mentioned Trian Scully at all. It was just an area I found, whereas I had a little cutscene. I was like, okay, I figured I'm not supposed to be here, and that was the cutscene with the little elf lady. Like, clearly I'm not supposed to be here yet, or something. I don't know. Like you saw, I was wandering around the whole time at the Sevilla Cathedral until I was like, okay, let me at least go here and try something. Pop the little leaf, look on the map, and I see I gotta follow the dog, because the dog don't even know where the hell he going. Even though he went in the direction that he said he was, I'm gonna go to the high priest, his holiness. And then 2 seconds later, I find him over in the southeastern side of the continent. It's like, the high priest, huh? It seems to me like you have no idea what you're doing. Whatever.
Welcome to the house of the goddess. How may I assist you at such a late hour?
I wish to do a confession, sister.
Declare your sins and your achievements before our great and benevolent goddess, and I shall record them in an adventure log. Please select the memory card slot into which I shall record your confession.
This one, please. Point is, we finally got out of jail. Got that over with. Got the dog situated. Now we just need to go see what Marcello's doing.
Do you plan to continue on your adventure at this point?
No, sister.
Oh, great shepherdess, please allow this poor lamb to rest in peace for a while.